Hey everyone, today we're diving into something a bit unconventional but incredibly powerful for your financial future. Forget the usual advice about just working harder or saving every penny. While those things aren't bad, we're gonna look at building lasting wealth from a completely different angle. We're tapping into the wisdom of Niccolo Machiavelli, yes, the historical figure known for his insights into power and human nature. His principles, originally for leaders and states, offer a fascinating and effective blueprint for achieving financial freedom. The core idea here isn't just to make money, but to understand and control the finite systems that create and distribute wealth. We've got 7 secrets inspired by Machiavelli's thinking that will help you shift your mindset and strategies for building a truly secure and powerful financial future. Let's jump in. First up, we have cited the fortress principle. Imagine a medieval fortress. It doesn't rely on just one wall or one gate for protection, right? It has multiple layers, strong towers, maybe even a moat. Each part works together but also provides independent security. If one section is breached, the whole structure doesn't fall. Now, think about your income. Most people rely solely on one income stream, sabi, their job. That is like building a fortress with only one wall. If that wall collapses or even gets a crack, your entire financial world is vulnerable. The fortress principle tells us to build multiple independent income streams. Think of these as different towers or walls for your financial citadel. These aren't just about having a second job. They're about creating various digital or capital assets that generate resources for you, ideally without your constant direct involvement. This could mean investing in real estate that generates rent, setting up an online business selling digital products, creating content that earns ad revenue, or building a portfolio of dividend-paying stocks. Each of these streams should ideally function somewhat on its own. The beauty of this approach is that it creates incredible security and resilience. If one income source slows down or even stops completely, your entire financial foundation doesn't crumble. You become less dependent on any single entity or employer, which drastically increases your financial power and stability. You are no longer at the mercy of one paycheck, but supported by a diversified network of resources. Next, let's talk about the gatekeeper principle. Most people focus intently on accumulating money itself. They want bigger bank accounts, more savings, higher salaries. But Machiavelli would suggest a more strategic approach. Focus on controlling the funding system so that facilitate the flow of money and resources, rather than just chasing the money directly. Think about who holds true power. Is it the person with a lot of cash or the person who owns the only bridge over a crucial river that everyone needs to cross? It is the bridge owner. The gatekeeper principle means you strive to become the owner or creator of platforms, networks, or essential services that others need to access to achieve their own goals. This could manifest as owning a niche software platform that businesses rely on, creating a specialized marketplace that connects buyers and sellers, building a valuable online community, or providing a unique service that acts as a vital conduit in a larger industry. When you control these gates, you are not just earning a fee or salary, you are creating a powerful gravitational pull for opportunities, people, and capital. Others come to you because you provide access to something they genuinely need. This position of control allows you to direct the flow of resources, set terms, and derive ongoing value from the entire ecosystem. This is where true leverage and long-term wealth are built, far beyond simply having a large sum of money in your bank account. You become an essential part of the economic fabric, not just a participant. Our third secret is tie the ghost principle. This one might feel counterintuitive in our show-off culture, but it is incredibly effective. Cultivate strategic invisibility and discretion regarding your wealth. We live in an era where social media encourages everyone to display their successes, new cars, expensive vacations, designer clothes. But Machiavelli understood that openly displaying power, especially financial power, often invites envy, criticism, and challenges. The ghost principle advises being outwardly modest, perhaps even understated, while quietly building and operating your financial empire behind the scenes. Let others assume you are doing alright or comfortable, while you are systematically accumulating significant assets and influence. This isn't about being dishonest or deceptive, it is about being incredibly discreet and low-key about your true financial standing. When people aren't fully aware of the extent of your resources, they are far less likely to harbor resentment, less likely to attempt to exploit you, and less likely to challenge your decisions or question your motives. Your wealth can grow quietly, unimpeded by external pressures, social expectations, or the burdensome need to keep up appearances. It allows you to operate with greater freedom, focus on your objectives without distraction, and avoid becoming a target for those who might seek to diminish what you've built. It is about letting your tangible financial results speak for themselves over time, not your flashy possessions in the moment. Secret number 4 is paradigmas testi. In chemistry, a litmus test is a simple way to reveal the true nature or acidity of a substance. In the complex world of wealth building, especially when it involves partnerships, investments, or hiring, you absolutely need to know the true character of the individuals you are dealing with. Machiavelli taught that a person's true character is often revealed not under duress, but when they are given power or influence. The litmus test applies this financially. Use small grants of money or power to reveal how people truly behave. For example, before committing to a major business partnership, propose a smaller, low-stakes joint project. See how your potential partner handles a limited budget, a minor responsibility, or smaller share of profit. Do they act with integrity and transparency? Are they reliable and consistent in their efforts? Do they demonstrate generosity and fairness? Or do signs of greed, selfishness, or dishonesty emerge? Their behavior, when entrusted with a little, is an exceptionally reliable predictor of how they will behave when entrusted with a lot. This principle is a powerful preventative measure against significant financial mistakes. By applying this test early and often, you can effectively weed out untrustworthy individuals, prevent misplaced trust, and avoid potentially devastating betrayals, embezzlement, or simply poor decision making that could cost you immense fortunes and peace of mind down the line. It is a small investment in time and resources that can save you countless headaches and financial losses. Next up, we have Subai, the autonomy engineer. For most people, income is directly tied to their active involvement. If they stop working, the money stops flowing. This creates a dangerous dependency and limits true freedom. An autonomy engine is a system you design and build that functions and generates income without your constant, daily, hands-on involvement. The ultimate goal is to make sure yourself largely unnecessary to the day-to-day operations of your wealth-generating assets. How do you achieve this profound level of freedom? Through strategic automation, effective delegation, and robust systematization. This means creating clear, repeatable processes that others can easily follow, implementing technology and software that automates routine tasks, or hiring and training capable individuals to manage different parts of your business or investment portfolios. Your role fundamentally shifts from being the person who has to be present and active every single day to being the designer of the system. You are the architect who builds the machine, fine-tunes its components, and ensures its efficient operation. But once it is built and running, the machine continues to produce income, generate value, and advance your financial goals, whether you are actively working, traveling, or pursuing other passions. This truly is the essence of financial freedom. Your time and physical presence are no longer the primary bottlenecks to your income generation. You gain control over your most precious resource. 9-bit our sixth secret is Saibi, the grand deception. This principle, inspired by Machiavelli, is one of the most subtle yet profoundly powerful insights into how lasting wealth is truly built. The majority of people in the economic system are typically focused on immediate monetary rewards, a regular salary, a performance bonus, a quick profit from a sale. And from a strategic perspective, that is exactly where you want their focus to be. While the masses are chasing these short-term gains, you, the Machiavellian wealth builder, strategically focus on owning or controlling the game itself, the underlying systems, the essential platforms, or a significant piece of ownership in the enterprise. Think of it this way: an employee works as serving the game, earning a salary. But the owner of the company, or the person who owns the patents for the technology that powers the company, controls SOID, the rules ID, and the structure of the game. This means you might consciously forego a large immediate payout or a high salary in the short term. Instead, you prioritize acquiring equity, building a valuable, scalable asset, or establishing a controlling interest that gives you long-term leverage and power. This deception isn't about malice. It is about sacrificing instant gratification for exponential long-term control and benefit. You allow others to be content with the immediate, tangible rewards while you quietly position yourself to reap far greater systemic benefits from the entire economic engine over an extended period. It's about understanding the difference between being a player and being the owner of the playing field. Finally, we arrive at the dynastic mandate. Building significant wealth is a monumental achievement, but preserving it across generations is an entirely different, often more challenging task. History is replete with examples of vast family fortunes that were built over decades, only to be squandered, diluted, or outright lost by subsequent generations due to complacency, lack of discipline, or a profound sense of entitlement. Machiavelli, with his keen understanding of human nature and the fragility of power, would emphasize the critical need to actively purge entitlement from the bloodline. The dynastic mandate is about far more than simply transferring material inheritance. It is about systematically transferring wisdom, discipline, and a deep ingrained understanding of how wealth is truly built, maintained, and grown. This involves teaching scarcity before abundance, ensuring that future generations genuinely comprehend the value of effort, hard work, and resourcefulness before they are exposed to luxurious abundance. It means ensuring that access to family wealth, privileges, or positions is earned through demonstrable contribution, specific achievements, or a proven track record of responsibility, rather than merely being a birthright. Most importantly, it is about actively transferring the stories, the narratives of struggle, innovation, strategic thinking, and triumph told that led to the creation of the wealth. This focus on wisdom and earned access fosters strength, resilience, and a deep sense of stewardship, actively preventing the decline and eventual dissolution that so often accompanies unearned comfort and privilege. It ensures your legacy truly lasts, empowering future generations rather than merely enabling their idleness. So there you have it, 37 Machiavellian secrets for building lasting wealth and achieving genuine financial freedom. These principles aren't about being manipulative or unkind. They're about developing a profound understanding of power, human nature, and the underlying systems that drive our economies. They encourage you to transcend conventional thinking and become a more strategic, intentional architect of your financial destiny. From building multiple, resilient income streams to strategically controlling the flow of resources, from cultivating discrete power to rigorously testing character, from building autonomous wealth-generating systems to playing the long game of ownership. And finally, ensuring your legacy endures. For generations now, these principles offer a profoundly different, more potent path. It is about moving beyond just being a participant in someone else's game and becoming a designer and owner of your own financial reality. Start thinking about how you can integrate these powerful insights into your own wealth building journey today.